Hello, my name is Edna Sue McKee, and today I'm going to do another video, and I will be cooking Southern style potato salad. I know a lot of you already know how to do this, but I'm really doing a video such as this to help the younger ladies benefit. A lot of them don't know how to cook much, so I hope this will help some. And so, first of all, I wanted to show you that I bought a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes. Don't use the gold potatoes or the red skin potatoes, just use the russet potatoes. It makes a whole lot better potato salad. And I have 11 potatoes, and I have already peeled and diced 9 of them. So I just wanted to show you how I peel and dice, which most of you already know. But like I said, I'm trying to help the younger girls. And I hope this does help. If it don't, let me know so I'll know. And you just take a paring knife and get as close to the skin as you can stay without getting a lot of the excess of the potatoes. So you just go down, up and down the potato, take off the skin. Any bad spots that you see, take them off. Sometimes you get a bag of potatoes and the outside of them looks really fresh and healthy. And then when you cut into them, the inside will have a lot of bad spots on them. You have to cut all those out. You don't want that included in your potato salad at all. So I got that one. And you just take that skin off. This will make a total of 11 russet potatoes that's going to be cooked until tender, not mushy tender like you would cook it for cream potatoes or something in that order, but you get them done where they still got some strength to them, or whatever you want to call them. They don't mush up like a cream potato. Okay, I'm gonna wash these off before I dice and put them in the pot with the other ones. This one's a pretty good size one. So I'm gonna cut it in half and then cut it in half again. Okay everybody, I have cut and diced 11 russet potatoes, and I took them over to the sink and I washed them and rinsed them 3 times to get all that starchy fluid off, starch off of it. It makes a cloudy fluid. And I also put 4 eggs to boiling in the water. And when you put your eggs in cold water and take your salt, my big salt shaker, and kind of go around a couple of times and put a good bit of salt in the water. That helps take the peel off of the eggs when you start to peel them. It makes it easy. So we'll let these potatoes and eggs cook for I'll let my potatoes cook for about 20 or 25 minutes, and I'll check on the eggs in about 10 minutes. It doesn't take that long for them to get done. And then we'll be back with the other ingredients. I've got dill pickle relish and pimento, onion, mayonnaise and mustard, and bell pepper to add to it after it gets done. So once it gets done, I'll strain the potatoes and then we'll finish it up. Okay everybody, we're back again. Once the potatoes have cooked, I took them off the stove and I put them in a colander, and I let them sit in this colander probably 30-45 minutes. You want them to get good and room temperature. If you mix your potato salad up with them real hot, they'll get real mushy. So you don't want that. You want them to be a little chunky. So they have drained and cooled, and I'm gonna pour them into my mixing bowl. Okay. All right. 5 pounds of potatoes does not go too far, does it? All right, we got the cooked potatoes, so I'm gonna start putting the ingredients in there. I think I'll start with the eggs, and I'm gonna use some of my kitchen gadgets that I have that I love to use. You don't have to do it this way, you do it your own way, but I have peeled and washed my eggs after they boiled I let them cook about 10 minutes after they got to boiling. So I'll take them, they sliced, and I will third them. That's the way I do mine. Most importantly, you gotta have clean hands, because whenever you're cooking, you use your hands a lot for picking up vegetables, picking up this and that. Make sure your hands are real clean. For 5 pounds of russet potatoes, I've used 4 eggs. I will be using 4 eggs. This little gadget right here cuts the eggs up real good. It slices them, and then I third them. I guess it's just called an egg slicer. I've had it for years. Don't have a clue where I got it, but I'm sure Amazon or either Walmart has it. Okay, that's the 4th egg. And that's a good bit of egg for the 5 pounds of potatoes. Use a chopping board of some sort, because we got a lot of this and that to do to put the good stuff in the potatoes. All right, I'll add the bell pepper. And what you can use ever how much bell pepper that you want, but I always use about a 1/4 or a 1/5 of a good healthy green pepper. And I take them, slice them into little strips. After I have washed it and took all the little seeds off of it. And that way you can line them up and cut them. A lot of people like a good bit of bell pepper, but I just put enough in it to give it a little bit of taste. Bell pepper's good in just about anything you cook. Casseroles and different things, but it helps give it a lot of flavor. Okay, got that all chopped up. Anyone notice my blue fingernails? Sorry, it doesn't match anything now, but I went to a cotillion last weekend and I got my nails painted to match my dress, so that's why they're blue. Standing out like a sore thumb. Okay, we got the eggs and the bell pepper. So now I've got a medium-sized onion, and I'm gonna take the peel off of it and use another one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. The one that I'm gonna use for this, I ordered from QVC, and I have used it so much for this and that. It chops nuts. It makes good deviled egg salad. So many things you can use it for. But one thing that you have to be careful when you are washing it, you gotta make sure that you watch that little blade inside of it, because it will do some damage to your finger. I learned the hard way. Okay, I've got all the peel off and all the skin, so I'm gonna quarter it right now. And this is my little chopper. It's real small, but it does a great job. I think I'm gonna cut them up a little bit more. Put it in this, but like I said, you can chop your onions any way you want to. A lot of people put chives in their potato salad, but I've always just used a good healthy onion. That gives it a good taste for those who like onion. Okay, got that done. Put the lid on. I'll pull it about 10 times and it gets it good and chopped up. Get it off all the onion off the lid. I could have put the bell pepper in there with it, but I just wanted to show you another way to do it. This is the vicious blade. Be careful if you have one of these, how you handle it, and most of all, how you wash it in the sink. This thing will cut your finger off if you're not careful. But the onion is chopped. That's one medium onion. Whew. It's a strong one too. Whew. That's real strong. Okay, I got that much done, so I'm gonna move my bowl here. And I'm gonna use some diced pimento. This, I bought the larger size. They make a little tiny one, but I'm gonna use a little bit more than half. I'm not gonna use the entire jar, but I'll probably use maybe close to 3/4 of it. Leave as much juice in the jar as you can. This gives it a pretty color and it tastes good too. I think I'll get one more spoonful. That onion made my eyes water. Okay, this is another choice that you can use. A lot of people use sweet pickles, but I prefer dill. I prefer the dill cubes, but they didn't have any at the grocery store, so I got the dill relish. It's similar, almost the same. And I'm gonna use about 3 or 4 scoops, maybe about 3 scoops of this. This gives it a good flavor. My kids love the dill pickle taste versus the sweet pickle relish. Okay, I always use a wooden spoon when you're making potato salad and kind of flip it instead of stir it. It won't tear up the potatoes as bad. It's gonna mash them up some, but it does pretty good if you use the wooden spoon. Mix all this stuff up as good as you can. Before we put the mayonnaise and the mustard in the potatoes. We're almost finished with it and it smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna start off first using my mustard. A lot of people does not like to use the mustard, but I do. So I got a big tablespoon and I'm gonna use a couple of them. And I prefer French's mustard as well. Put one over there on one side and one big scoop on the other. And we'll just see if this will be enough. We'll have to do a taste test. Make sure I do have enough mustard. And the final ingredient other than the salt and pepper, is my favorite Duke's mayonnaise. That's the brand I use. I don't care for Miracle Whip or any of the other mayonnaise brands, but I love my Duke's, can't beat it. So that's 1 scoop and 2 scoops. I'm gonna start with that and see what it looks like after I go to mixing it. Smells mighty good. We're gonna be serving this tonight at a little party that my son's having for some friends. And he always loves for me to make potato salad a lot because they really love the taste of they call it the yellow potato salad. If they go in a restaurant, they'll ask, is your potato salad white or yellow? If it's white, they won't order it. So this has got the yellow tint, and you can see, I think we do have enough mustard. And it looks pretty good. The consistency of the mayonnaise, I think I got enough mayonnaise as well. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle a little pepper on top. You can put as much as you want, ever how much you like. But I'll just douse the top up. And I'm gonna sprinkle some salt. I just put some salt. That's left up to the person who is eating the potato salad. They can add more. It's better to add more than where you can't take it away. So, that's what's all in my potato salad. It's just a southern recipe and it's delicious. Everybody makes, potato salad is kind of like slaw. Everybody's comes out different. And after you get finished with it, everything's completed and you got it mixed up and you get ready to put it in your serving bowl, you can sprinkle a little paprika on top to make it pretty. So that's what I'll probably do when I get ready to take it out of this bowl. Jerry, do you want to taste? No? Okay, I think that's it. And it's got a lot of color in it. The pimento makes it pretty and the dill pickles makes it pretty. But the main thing is the taste. I'll put it in my serving bowl and then sprinkle it with paprika a little bit and we're ready to go. So until next time, we'll see you.